Krishna, welcoming you all to level 1 Bhagavad Gita course, which is conducted in 18 days. So 18 chapters we cover in 18 days. Okay. And today we have come to 10th chapter, very, very important chapter. Slowly we are moving forward, like, most important. And yesterday we said, so many important shlokas we saw. Today is also very important shloka. Many important shlokas are there. Just now, Mathaji, both Mathajis had read. See, we can actually understand after knowing the meaning and all. When you hear those shlokas, you can understand what Bhagavan is saying. Okay, all this thing we are learning from ISKCON Mangalore. A big salute to them, to the deity also, the mandir, the Maka jo mandir hai, Shri Radha Govinda temple. Let us pay our obeisances there. Let Krishna grace us to learn more of all these shlokas and understand the meaning and inculcate in our own life. Then we'll be a better person. So this is like a life manual. We have to improve ourselves. That's all. So like, I'm just saying Hare Krishna Mahamatra 1. I mean 3 times I'll say. You all can say in mute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Pranati, any our new students, if you are anybody is very confident, you can take up. Otherwise, this one Kirti Mataji will take. In case if she is also busy, I'll take. Hare Krishna. Anybody wants to take? Nobody from students. Okay. Kirti Mataji, you're there.
Mathaji, you do it. Mathaji, please do just a little held up, Mathaji. Okay. I'll be there in the class. Yeah, I'll be there on the call.
No problem. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimiraandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatambitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagatnithaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. That was our pranati. So we were saluting to all gurus and acharyas and Radharani, so everywhere, even Vaishnavas also we had saluted. Okay, now we have come to this class. Now understand Bhagavad Gita in 18 days. And today which chapter? 10th chapter. We have almost crossed half a ocean. We have crossed. Only half more is left. 10th chapter we have. And what are we learning today? Vibhuti Yoga. God is, He's there. What? He's there everywhere. Like, so he has created everything. He's there everywhere, but he's not there. All these confusing slokas were also there. We will see what. I mean, his opulence. We will be learning about his opulence. Opulence of the absolute, of the Lord. It's based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, Abhaicharan Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Yeah. So yesterday, what we had taken, we learned Raja Guhya, the king of all the knowledge and king of all the secrets. Guhya means secret, and also Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya. That was the title. The most confidential knowledge means. So what is that? But Bhagavad Gita only. Still, you keep learning. Go to level 2, go to level 3. Then the same Bhagavad Gita you'll be seeing from a different angle. So much is hidden in that. Each shloka we have. So the most confidential knowledge, and that is called Aishwarya Jnana, Krishna's relationship with this world. Then different types of worshippers of Lord Krishna we saw, and glories of Krishna Bhakti. That also we saw yesterday. And today what are we seeing? Vibhuti Yoga. His opulence, how he is pervaded all over the world. That all we are going to see today. Knowing that Krishna is unknowable and the source of all. Not very easy to understand God. If anybody says, now I understood, means he has not understood at all. So it is very difficult to conceive about Lord. Where is he? How is he? And all that. So Chatushloki verses, very important. Out of full Bhagavad Gita, 4 important shlokas are there in 10th chapter only. 8, 9, 10, and 11. So that is what we will learn today. Then Arjuna accepts Krishna as the supreme. He's just, Bade ho, that ho, he, this ho, and all that. He just keeps praising because he's really fond of Krishna and he wants to learn more about Krishna. So much I want to know about it. Kitna bhi sun ke bhi, like, I don't feel bored. I feel it's like a nectar. Keep telling more about you so that I feel very nice to hear about it. Then Lord Krishna describes his devotees. Then because a devotee, whatever a devotee wants, immediately he is there to fulfill it, their desires. So that is what one of the things we can learn from here. He's just waiting what Arjuna wants to say. Oh, you want to see my opulence? Okay, done. Whatever you want, done, everything you say. So let us be devotees and whatever, we should not be asking anything. He knows. Yesterday also we saw in ISKCON that logo we have seen. He will give us whatever we lack and he will preserve whatever he has given us. That also he will preserve. It will not go waste. So that is how he's so very graceful and humble. So Lord Krishna describes his vibhuti. We'll see today. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Vibhuti Yogaha Ata Dashamo Adhyayaha Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bhuya Eva Mahabaho Shrunu Me Paramam Vachaha Yatte Aham Priyamanaya Vakshyami Hita Kamyaya. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, listen again. He's telling Arjuna, come here, I will tell you some more about me. Listen again, O mighty Arjuna, because you are my dear friend. Earlier, what did he say? You are my dear devotee. Because you are my devotee, you are not envious of me. That all reason he said. Today he's saying, in this shloka, he's saying, you are my dear friend. Earlier also it has come, you are my dear friend and you are my devotee. That's why I'm telling you this knowledge. And now also he's saying, I think in 8th chapter we had seen. And here also he's saying, because you are my dear friend, for your benefit, I shall speak to you further. Still some more a description I will give you about Bhagavad Gita. Giving knowledge that, I shall speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained. I've already explained a lot about Gita and all, Bhagavad Gita. Still, I will explain you further, which will be more beneficial to you. It will give knowledge. Name vidusura ganaha prabhavam na maharshayah ahamadirhi devanam maharshinam cha sarvashah. Neither the host of demigods nor the great sages know my origin or opulence. Why? Because they have been created by the Lord. Even at home, we are there. Okay, we won't know about our mother and father when they were. We may know because they must have said some, anecdotes. We went there, we did this, that, and that much we know. But do we know more about our mother and father? No, because we are all born after that. But whoever is born after us, our own kid, your brother, sister, or anybody, your cousins or anybody, just recently born. So you know each and every act of this. You can always remember, and you will tell them also, you know what, when you were small, you did that, you did this, and all. You will remember, because we are born much earlier. But what here he says, God is saying, all these demigods and great sages, they do not know my origin. Where I've come from where I've come, how did I start, living and all. Nothing. They will, neither the host of demigods nor the great sages know my origin or opulence. They don't know. For in every respect, I am the source of the demigods and sages, because I have created them. Since I have created them, they don't know my origin. They have come after me. So it's always like, God is, and nobody can claim that we know. Even the demigods won't know about the Lord. So I'm going to tell you how I'm, to Arjuna is going to say that. Yo mamajam manadincha veti lokamaheshwaram asammoda samarteshu sarva papaihi pramuchyate. He who knows me as the unborn, people devotees who understand Lord Krishna as unborn, ajam. Ajam means he is never born. As a beginningless, there's no beginning for, it's like full circle type, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate. It is that Vishwopanishad's first sloka. So in that also it is said, it is Purnam. God is Purnam. There's no starting. In a circle, you cannot find a start or end, right? So that way, he's Purnam. He's beginningless. As the Supreme Lord of all the worlds, He's only Lord who is the Lord of all the worlds. Undiluted among men is freed from all sins. Whoever is undiluted, people who are not totally convinced, who are not deluded, who have no doubt about this, they will be freed from all sins, and go on. Go to Goloka Vrindavan. So they become eligible to go to Bhagwan Ka Loka, which is Goloka Vrindavan. Then what he's saying further. Maharshaya Sapta Purve Chatvaro Manavastata Madbhava Manasa Jata Yesham Loka Ima Prajaha. The 7 great sages, 7 main sages, Kashyapa, Atri, Vasishta, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni, Bharatwaja, all the 7 great sages, and before them 4 great sages, like all these people, 4 Kumaras we say. Sanat Kumar, Sanatana Kumar, Sananda, Sanat Kumara, all these 4 sages, and the Manus, the progenitors of mankind, the first Manu, the Manushya form which came first. All these Manu, they all came from me, born from my mind. So everybody, all these people were born from the Lord, only from his mind. And all the other living beings populating the various planets descend from this. So even when you go to temple and all, they normally, when you give for Archana, you give for, your gotra and all, they will ask. See, when you have your birthday and all, you go to temple. They say, aapke naam se kuch puja karao? They will ask. Karo na. Then they will ask your nakshatra. You should be knowing your nakshatra. Then they will ask you are from which lineage. For that, they will say gotra. Gotra means from which Rishika lineage. So people who normally does all this puja part and all that, especially the Brahmin families may, on and often because every day they have to do Sandhya Vandan. Okay, so in that also it comes. And many, for Amavasya Tarpan they do. So every now and then they keep doing. So it's been repeated. So even at home also, people who are not doing also, they will come to know from what lineage they are in from. So even if nobody knows, our temple also, they have, after 7:30, you can attend all that. They do all that, you are not, aapka naam, the gotra and all, when you say, if you have your birthday or an anniversary, you can give your name. I mean, pay that small nominal amount, and puja will be done in taking your name. Okay, so that all you can participate. Like in any temple, it happens. And you can witness it by seeing online. So they'll ask, your name will be there. Your name will be there. Your name they will have, and then they will ask your nakshatra, and then they will ask what is a gotra. Many people may not know, because see, from elders only it passes on, right? If our elders know, they will train us that way. If they don't know, it is not passed on, and we are clueless. In that case, they will say Narayan Gotra, because everything has come from Krishna. That is what he says here. He says all these sages, all these 7 great sages, and that 4 Kumaras and that Manu, they have all come from my mind. I have created them. And after that, many people have been populated. Many people have born after that. So if we do not know the sage ka name and all, from which lineage we are in, we can say Narayana Putra. We can say Narayana Putra. That is how you can attend all this. You will come to know, oh, this is what, said here. And after that, what is saying? Born from my mind. These people are born from my mind. And all the living beings populating the various planets, not only Earth, various planets, what? All insects and everything, all descend from them only. Yeah. Etam vibhutim yogam cha mama yoveti tatvatah. So avikalpena yogena yujyaten anatra samshayah. Again, one samshaya came. Means what? Asamshayah na atra samshayah. Or asamshaya. Either these two words is either na atra samshaya. No samshaya. Samshaya means what? Samshay. In Marathi we say no samshaya. Samshaya we say. Or no doubt at all. Either use no doubt or undoubtful. We say no, like that. So asamshaya means undoubtful. Na atra, no doubt at all. So that is na atra samshaya. So in many shlokas he said, for what he's saying, there's no doubt about it. One who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mind engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this, there is no doubt. If we are, so that is a litmus test type. How much of devotion we have. The more, more you are into devotional service, like, means what? Attending class is also one of the devotional service. Doing japa is another one. Getting up early morning and watching Mangala Arati is another devotional service. Learning all this bhajans, kirtans and all that. So all the going to temple, doing service, all these come under devotional service. So now anybody can make out how much we are, we have faith in the Lord. More you are into devotional, all these things, your faith is confirmed. You have total faith. That's why you're able to spend time. Of course, I'm not talking about the students or working people and all. I'm talking little retired people, or maybe they may be working in the daytime, not very heavy work and all, but evening they are relaxed and they are attending all the evening classes. All these people are included. So that shows how much devotion they have. So and such people who are unalloyed devotion they have, they will always do the devotional service. There is no doubt, because what they will engage in unalloyed devotional service. Who have total faith, they will always engage in unalloyed devotional service, of which there is no doubt at all. Only if you are getting convinced, you will do that services. Yeah. Aham sarvasya, this is that Bhagavad Gita ka Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. It starts from 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, these four. So what is he saying? You can all, recite this every day also, but during normal prayers, what you do at home, you can include these four, 10.8, 10.9, 10.10 and 10.11. In this he says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo, mattaha sarvam pravartate, iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava samanvitaha. I am the source of all spiritual and material world. Whatever material world we see, achal, chal and all that, movable, non-movable, everything has been created by the Lord. Not only in this world, in spiritual world also he has only created. Spiritual world and material world is all, he is the source of all, means he has created. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this, engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. People who understand this, without any doubt, they will always engage in devotional service. This is the cosmology, Hindu cosmology, Vedic Hindu cosmology. The science is still not proved, but our Vedas have written about the world is round, the Brahmanda, everything they have found long back. Science is yet to prove. They have just found moon, okay, and what Mars. They are still trying to find out. Today's, you got the news like sun ka hemisphere mein kya hai and all that. Slowly they are learning how to find. But yahan pe what is all, we are in scriptures it is written, Bhuloka, our earth is there, and I hope this is zoomed and you can zoom it in your mobile. And then there is a Jambu Dvipa. Okay, there is a Dvip means, it's a island. The name is called Jambu Dvipa, known world. In that there is a Meru mountain. So above that is Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Brahmaloka. There's the 6 lokas on the top. And downward, this is Bhuloka, which is earth. And below is Atalaloka, Vitalaloka, Sutalaloka, Talatalaloka, Mahatalaloka, Rasatala, and Patala. All these lokas are below that. There's 7 lokas below, 6 lokas up. Total summing to 14 lokas. And around us, we can see salt water. So ocean of salt water, we know. Because whenever you go to any ocean or seaside and all, it is, the water is salty. Beyond that, there is another ocean, which is sugarcane syrup ka ocean is there. And surrounded by what? Ocean of wine. And then after that, what comes? Ocean of wine and green color ka kya diya hai? I don't know. Whatever. So ocean of ghee and butter is there. And then there's the ocean of milk, ocean of curded milk. There is curd. And then ocean of fresh water. Last May, ocean of fresh water. Can you ever imagine? We know all saltwater lake, saltwater ocean we know because we have tasted. Even these oceans are there, which we cannot make out. We don't know. And science is still yet to prove. So this is all is there. All are there in one Brahmanda. Like this, how many Brahmandas are there? Many about lakhs and crores and Brahmandas are there. And all this Brahmanda, how it is coming out? From yesterday we saw Karanodakshay Vishnu is just lying in his Karna ocean and he's breathing out each anda, like bubbles. Like children play with that soap bubbles. They just blow, na? So that these bubbles will, many bubbles are formed. That way, so many Brahmandas are formed from his breath. He's exhaling, how many Brahmandas come out. Then when he inhales, everything will go in and it will be rested like unmanufactured form. Again, after many years, when he tries to exhale, all this andas, Brahmandas will come. We will take each form. Again, we'll live for. It takes long process for him. We breathe every second, every few seconds, we breathe in and breathe out. But Bhagavan ka aisa nahi hai. He is Karanodakshay Vishnu. Takes long to exhale, long to inhale, and sustain also with that. All that Brahmanda Loka inside him, for long he will remain like that. Again, he will do exhalation. So this is given, you may search in net also, Vedic Hindu cosmology. So that shows God is the source of everything. The next shloka of Chatushloka is Machitta Madgata Prana Hodayantaha Parasparam Katayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. The thought of my pure devotees dwell in me. We may think they're all, and sleeping and all that, but always what they think of the Lord. So it's as if, the God is just patting him and all that. So the thought of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me. So the whole life is being sacrificed for Krishna, and they'd like to talk to people about Krishna, and by conversing, they get a lot of bliss also. They get bliss, and it is like enlightening for them. They take a lot of information from others. They get knowledge also. So they enjoy talking to one another about Krishna. Then Tesham Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yenamam Upayanti Te Dadami means given. What is given? Buddhi. Buddhi Yoga is given. What? To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. I give them that understanding, that buddhi, I'm giving. Please, learn more about me. If you are devoted, he will, coax you more. Learn more about me. And then we can go to Goloka Vrindavan. So he will boost our knowledge to learn more. When you take one step further, he will take you still further. He will only catch and hold you and take you further in the spiritual knowledge. And the last shloka of this Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita, Tesham evanukampatam aham ajnana jamtamah nashayami atma bhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata. To show them special mercy, to whom? All these devotees. He said, yesterday also we saw in one of the shlokas, he is not partial. But whoever is very devoted to him, definitely he has to give the return gift. No, wherever you go, even for the marriages, you give some, some gift and all. You are given something as a token. You get something in return. It's a return gift. Even for normal birthday, bache jate hain, like birthday gifts and all they get something in return, just as a memento, just to remember that in this ceremony. So to show them special, the same way God is also giving. He's just seeing how much devotion we are doing. So accordingly, he gives back. He returns as a favor. So to show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their heart as Paramatma, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Well, normally we light the lamp to dispel the darkness. So exactly the same way, Jnana Deepa, he's lighting a Jnana Deepa, the knowledge of light. He's just lighting so that ignorance, whatever was ignorance there about We were not knowing about so much detail in Bhagavad Gita before joining SMART. At least for me, I'm saying, I was not knowing at all. I was knowing only to say the slokas. That way I learned self-learning only. But then, especially during COVID, I learned, and then suddenly I saw that, this WhatsApp came, or Bhagavad Gita 18 days, okay, as it is, I'm reading sloka, let me join. And here, where I'm standing. So he knows where I'm taking interest. You are learning every day, you are learning Bhagavad Gita. Every 3 days, I used to complete 700 slokas. Again, 3 days, and Sunday I used to take, I will not read Bhagavad Gita. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 700 slokas. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I was continuously doing that. So Bhagwan inside me, Paramatma, no, he came to know. Acha, you are taking interest in Bhagavad Gita. Hello, go to ISKCON and learn further. That time I didn't know so much I will be able to learn. I thought it's only Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. ISKCON mein kya sikhate? Only Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. That is what I had a wrong opinion. After coming here, oh, so much, it's an ocean of so much of knowledge. After Bhagavad Gita, we are learning Bhagavatam, and after that, Chaitanya Charitamrita, nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion, Ishopanishad. Oh, too much to learn. So that much, and so very nicely, put we are all Vaishnavites, and everybody is treated so special here, and get up early in the morning. This is our actually culture, getting up early in the morning. We are supposed to welcome the sun. We are supposed to, get up when it is dark and, welcome the sunlight. But earlier and all, it was not that lifestyle. It was always like, that sun utega, tabhi main utungi. It was like that. Jaldi utke kya karna hai? But now we got, no, jaldi utke bhi bahut kaam hai. You can do japa, then attend all this Mangala Aarti. There are so many things going on. So nobody is allowed to sleep also. And automatically your body clock becomes, as I said yesterday also, your body clock is changed that way. You tend to sleep early. Normally your sleep gets over. Early morning mein, get up, aram, with full, what freshness, you can do japa and all that. So please take up this, seriously, and it will be bliss. It is, like you have to experience to understand this. Only by words, it is as if I'm not doing justice, because my words are not still convincing. I myself am not convincing, like, these are not the proper words you have to use. It is something else, like, you have to understand, you have to experience, then you will understand what is the bliss you get in this. So to show them special mercy, what is Bhagavan doing? Who are all very great devotees, like devotees attending Bhagavatam. These people are all attending Bhagavatam. When Parikshit Maharaj is listening, they are also attending. So when people are so much devoted, every time they want to listen to Krishna, they want to do puja part and all this japa and all that, to show them special mercy, I, dwelling in their heart, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Whatever ignorance you have, that will be cut off by lighting a lamp of what? Knowledge. Knowledge ka lamp will be kept, so that all the darkness will go. Yes, 12 and 13 I'll read. Arjuna was, and now Arjuna is very, very pleased with the Lord. We start all adjectives. Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Visham Asashvatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve Devarshid Naradastata Asito Devalo Vyasaha Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. We say, you are Param Brahma, Param Dhama, your Dham, where you stay is Param, all supreme, superior quality. So Arjuna said, you are the supreme personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You are the eternal. What is it? Pavitram, Paramam, Bhavan, Purisham, Sashvatam, always eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn, Ajam, the greatest. Sab bol ke khatam kiya. Again, tomorrow you'll say all this. All the great sages, such as Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve. Rishaya means all the rishis. The plural of rishi is Rishaya. So Rishaya Sarve, all these rishis, who are all Devarshit, or even demigods and all. Who Narada, Tatha, Asito, Devalo, Vyasa, all these. All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa confirm this truth about you. They have already confirmed that you are so great, and all they have written in many these slokas and all they have written. No, you yourself are declaring to me that you are what a great personality you are. Swayam Chaiva Cha Eva Bravishime. So you yourself proclaiming that you are great personality. Sarvam etadritam manye yanmam vadasi kechava nahite bhagavan yuktim vidurdevana dhanavaha. Oh Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have said, as truth all that you have told me. Till now, whatever you have told me, I totally accept. I'm full convinced. Neither the demigods nor the demons or who Lord can understand your personality. Nobody knows about your personality because they're all born out of the Lord. So they all come after that. So they won't understand. They won't understand you. Neither the demigods nor even the demons won't understand you. So I'm really convinced. Whatever you're saying, totally accepted. Swayam evatmanatmanam vetatvam purushottama bhuta bhavana bhutesha deva deva jagatpate. Indeed you alone know your personal, what is that? Indeed, you alone know yourself by your own internal potency, O Supreme Person, origin of all, Lord of all beings, God of gods, Lord of the universe. Now, what is saying? No, you with your own internal potency, with your own power, no, you are able to tell about yourself. We are not unable to understand. None of the sages, nobody understands you. Even demigod, demons, nobody understands you. But no, with your own energy, with your own power, you are able to tell about yourself. That you are, you are the origin of all, you are the Lord of all beings, you are God of gods, everything, Lord of universe, everything you yourself is telling now. Let's, yeah. Katam vidyam aham yogim swam sada parichintyan keshu keshu cha bhaveshu chintyo asi bhagavan maya. Yeah. Oh Krishna, oh Supreme Mistake, how shall I constantly think of you and how shall I know you? Now he's come to that state. I don't want to forget you even for one single second. Every moment I want to think of you. Please tell me how to think of you, how to remember you. In what form should I remember you? In what various forms are you to be remembered? Oh, Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is asking that also. Okay. Vistarenatmano yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuyah katayah triptir hi shrinvato nasti me amritam. I'm not getting, it's so amrita, amrit jaisa hai, like, your names and forms and your past and everything so amrit. I'm not triptir. No, I'm not getting tripti at all. I'm not getting, enough. I don't feel like, enough. बस हो गया कितना सुन लिया how much to learn about Bhagavad Gita. Enough. I know what is 10th chapter is all about. I know 11th chapter is also all about. But nobody is feeling that way. So many old devotees I can find. Keep learning. They are all in level 1 course. Not only in English, I'm finding in Tamil. Even I myself attend. I still attend all these 18 days course. Whenever I'm free, so if there is any class, I attend. Because it's so amritam, as he says in Bhagavad Gita, it is really very nectarious, nectarian, very sweet. I mean, not sweet, it's very nectary. So what he say, oh Janardana, again please describe in detail the mystic power of your opulences. I'm never satiated in hearing about you. For the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. I'm waiting to hear more about you, like it's like nectar. So please tell me more and more and more about you. I enjoy listening to them. Yes. So now Bhagavan says, he's just waiting. He's just waiting what devotee wants. And yes, dealer, I'm given. Yes, I'm giving you. He's just waiting to bestow us. But we fools, what are we doing? We ask something which we are not capable. We are not supposed to get it. But when we don't get, we say, hey, Bhagavan ko kya aankh nahi, kaan nahi, nothing. He is very partial. He's not, what that is. I mean, I don't know what people use. If only that we have to always succeed. They have to pray. If they get everything, then God is great. If they pray and if they don't get, then God is, not good. This God is not good. We'll change our God. So, okay, Shri Bhagavan Vacha, Hantate Katayishyami Divya hi Atma Vibhutayah Pradhanyatah Kuru Shreshta Nasi Anto Vitarasya me. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestation. Yes, I will tell. You want to know? Okay, I'll tell. Which God will do that? Just ask for it and he'll say, yes, I will tell you. Only Krishna can do. But what he's saying, but only of those which are prominent, because this is vibhutis are so much he cannot complete. So he's saying, oh Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless. So I can only say a sample of it, a small sample I will show you. I will tell you where all I'm pervaded. So I need now all devotees cooperation. I'll just unmute you all. 1 minute. Yes, you all can participate. Two people can raise your hand or you can tell me who are participating. I am Amma. So somebody has to read, I am Vishnu. among Adityas. You have to say that. Who are first two people who are ready to take up? Prabhuji, yes, Sumalata Mataji and Viradar Prabhuji, you are going to take? Yes.
I will tell, madam.
Who? Yes, yes. You both can take up. One person, both of you can decide who has to take this Vishnu. Ade Sumalata Mataji, aap le lo Vishnu. I am Vishnu. You have to add I am Vishnu. Then Shiv Kumar Prabhuji will say among Adityas, among light, among Maruts, like that you have to say. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Start.
Shall I start, Mataji?
Start,
Hello?
Mataji. Sumalata Mataji.
I am. Hello.
Yeah.
I am Vishnu.
Among Adityas,
I am Sun.
among light,
I am Marichi.
among Maruts,
I am Moon.
among stars,
I am Sama.
Sama.
among Vedas,
I am Indra.
Indra.
among demigods,
I am Mind.
among senses,
I am Life Force.
among living beings,
I am Lord Shiva.
among Rudras,
I am Vittesa Kuvara.
among Yuktas and Rakshas,
I am Brahaspati.
Rakshasas,
I am Brahaspati.
among priests,
I am Skanda.
among generals,
I am Ocean.
among bodies of water,
I am Bhrigu.
among sages,
I am Om.
among operations,
I am sacrifices.
chanting of holy name,
I am Himalaya.
japa,
I am Himalayas.
among immovable things,
I am holy fig, Ashwatha.
among trees,
I am Narada.
among sages of the demigods,
I am Chitraratha.
among perfected beings,
No, singers of the demigod. Singers of the demigods.
oh,
Then Kapila, I am Kapila. See,
I am Kapila.
perfected beings,
Siddhas.
siddhas,
I am Uchchaisrava.
among horses,
I am Airavata.
among lordly elephants,
Enough. No, thank you. No, I will give to some other person. So in this we can make out what all he's saying. I'm Skanda among generals, like warriors. I'm Skanda. Skanda is who? Lord Kartikeya. And here we fools, what are we doing? No, I will believe only in Kartikeya. No Krishna, only Kartikeya. No. And he's saying this also. I'm what? Lord Shiva. Krishna is saying, I am Lord Shiva among all Rudras. There are 11 Rudras. In that I am Shiva. But we fools, what are we doing? Oh, I am Shivite. You are Vaishnavite. I don't want to believe you. You don't believe me. What? Unnecessary fighting and all that. We're all one. Actually, no, Bhagavan bola hi nahi ki I'm different. He's saying I'm Shiva. Then what all he says? I'm the mind out of all senses. Then Marichi is what the wind. Marut is the wind. So I'm like Marichi. Then he's sun. He's Vishnu. Then what? He's Skanda, ocean. So in the bodies of water, he's ocean. Then Om. Earlier also we saw this. I am Om in the vibration. Then he's Himalayas. Out of immovable things, he is Himalayas. I'll just mute somebody. Then he's Narada also. He's saying out of all these sages of demigods, so many sages of demigods, I am Narada also. He's Kapila. Out of all the horses, he's Uchcheshrava. Now all elephants, he's Airavata. Then something else I want to say. Himalaya sacrifice one Bhrigu. Bhrigu is among sages, he's Bhrigu. Skanda, Brahaspati. Lord Shiva, life force. That main breath what we are taking, that. He's Indra. He's among all the demigods, he's Indra. Among Vedas, out of 4 Vedas, he's Samaveda. Then out of all stars, he is moon. So all the sun, moon, everything is only. And we fools are fighting for nothing. So let us stop, you are Vaishnavite, you're Shaivite, you're this caste, that caste. Bhagwan ne to banaya hi nahi hai. Okay, another 2 people can raise hand and can participate. Even if you don't want to raise hand, you can participate in this. One has to say monarch, the other one has to say men. Who are taking part?
I will take Mathaji.
Yes, Janardhan Prabhuji, and who else?
I am monarch.
One more person I need. No. Alka Mataji, are you free? Asharam Prabhuji? Nirvair Kaur Prabhu Mataji? Soumya Mataji?
Yes.
Asharam Prabhuji, yes, you are there? Okay, you both can take. Yeah. Janardhan Shastri Prabhuji, you say, I am monarch. Among Asharam Prabhuji should say, among men. Continue, Prabhuji. Good, Prabhuji.
I am monarch.
Among men,
I am Vajra.
among
Weapons.
1 minute. Among weapons,
I am Surabhi.
among cows,
I am Kandarpa.
among 1 minute.
Procreators. Procreators. Sandati.
Procreators,
Yeah.
I am Vasuki.
among serpents,
I am Ananta.
among snakes,
I am Varuna.
among aquatic deities,
Deities.
I am Aryama.
among departed ancestors,
I am Yama.
among dispensers of law,
I am Pralada.
among Daitya demons,
I am Time.
among subduers,
I am Lion.
among beasts,
I am Garuda.
among birds,
I am Wind.
among purifiers,
I am Rama.
among wielders of weapons,
I am Shark.
among fishes,
I am Ganges.
among flowing rivers,
Beginning, end, and also middle.
among creations,
Spiritual science of the self.
among sciences,
Conclusive truth.
among logicians,
Om or Ye.
among
letter.
letters,
Dual word.
Bandhva Samasa.
among
Compound words.
Brahma. I am Brahma.
among 1 minute.
Creators. Yeah. So here also you can find he is Brahma also. Earlier he said he's Shiva. Now he's saying he's Brahma also. He's the letter A. What you are writing, the first letter we are learning A, B, C, D, K, A or A, E, me, A letter. So he's letter A also. He's a dual letter, Dvandva Samsa. He's compound words also. And what is given? Beginning, end, also middle. Out of all this creation, he's like Purnamada. I said no. He's no beginning, no end. He's like that. Then why Ganges is so very this? Because God is Ganges. He's why not Saraswati? Yamuna is written. It is because Ganges is so powerful. That's why usko, Man Maryada we gives a lot of respect because Krishna is that only. Then Shah, then Rama, he's wielding the weapon. So he's Rama, Lord Rama. He's wind. Out of all purifies by wind. The wind just carries. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't get polluted. The wind comes near that fish market. You'll get that fish ka smell. Then you go. You walk near that like nice flower garlands are kept. Those shops are there. You get nice smell. Aroma. Then you go near mandir or something, chandan or what agarbatti ka thing and all. You get that. So the air is just taking away everything. But it doesn't get contaminated. It just passes on. Everywhere it just takes its own. Wahan ka jo mahol hai, just takes and it just carries. So he is that wind. Then he is Garuda. Naturally, Bhagwan ka Vahan, Garuda. Then lion also. Then time. Time is a healing. It is a subduer. Time will heal everything. We always say, So time is a big healer. And Prahlad, he is actually the demon. He is born in demon family. But then Prahlad, maybe, Bhagwan ka, that this opulence was there. That's why right from his childhood, he was saying, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and all he was saying. He is Yama also, who is dispenser of law, Yama. Aryama, ancestor. Apna Bhu Loka is there, Upar Bhuvar Loka. In the Bhuvar Loka, all this our ancestors stay. After that only they go to their respective destination. So he is Aryama and that. Then Varuna, Ananta, out of space, Ananta. Then Vasuki, serpent. Kandarpa, Cupid is a procreation. So for procreating that generation, everybody can, all the seeds cannot germinate, right? Only a few. Few means maybe all, maybe many, but there are many seeds which doesn't germinate. To germinate also, it needs some power. So the same thing for procreation also, everybody cannot have children. A few can have, few may not have like that. So even for that, He is like a Kandarpa. So that we have draw that heart and we show that arrow. Na? That is Kandarpa. So you need that effect to have that procreation also. Then cow, among cow, he is like Surabhi. Then Vajra, among weapons, and monarch is like king. So that's why we always, those days, kings are equal to demigods. They were very powerful and very devoted. There's one more slide. 2 more people can participate. 1 minute. Yeah, Mathaji, Soumya Mathaji is there, Sumalata Mathaji is there, Alka Mathaji is there. All others are participating. Oh, Nirvay Mathaji is participating. Who's going to participate? Hare
Sure,
Krishna. Who's participating? Hare Krishna. Unmute Mathaji. Look,
I am.
probably you taken part. Abhi jo part hai. Soumya Mathaji, Nirvay Mathaji. Yes. Oh,
Okay.
Alka Mathaji. Who is Nirvay Mathaji? And who else? Soumya Mathaji. Yes. Yeah, Soumya Mathaji and Nirvay Mathaji. You can start. Alka Mathaji, pata nahi, is unable to unmute, I think. Are you there, Mathaji? Alka Mathaji, you want to participate? You can take a few of them. Okay, start, Mathaji. Nirvay Mathaji. From all devouring death. All
I am all devouring death and generator of all things yet to be.
Okay. No, Soumya Mathaji, you say. Oh, this is nothing. Not applicable. Second one, Padlo.
I am fame, fortune, speech, memory, intelligence, faithfulness, and patience.
Among
Women.
among women. Yes.
I am Bharhat Sama.
Brihat Sama. Brihat Sama.
Among
Bharhat
him.
Sama.
Hymns.
I am Gayatri.
I am poetry, among poetry.
I am Margasira.
Margasira. November, December.
Margasira.
Among the months,
I am spring.
Flower bearing season. Out of all season is the spring. So the spring season is considered as God.
I am gambling.
among cheat,
I am splendor.
among splendid,
I am victory, adventure.
It's not applicable. Okay. Then
I am strength.
we are unable to find out English words for that. Not applicable. We do not know what to put in that. I'll have to search in Tamil, in our language, anything is given. Okay, strength. Among
I am strength.
among strong.
Mataji,
I am Vasudeva.
thoda upar.
Bharat,
Ah.
Brish-
I am Vasudeva, descendants of.
Brishli,
I am Arjun.
among Pandavas,
I am Vyas.
among sages,
I am Usana.
Shina.
among
Usna.
thinkers,
I am rod of chastisements.
among punishment,
Chastisements.
Among
I
punishment.
am morality.
among victory seekers,
I am silence.
Secrets.
among secrets,
I am wisdom.
among wise.
Very nice. Very, applause for all these people who have participated. I didn't allow you to go to, sleeping. I thought you may be sleeping, so I woke you up. Only Alka Mataji, I think she's unable to unmute, I think. Okay, anyway. So you can participate, Mataji, in some other thing. So here what is all said? Among the poetry is like Gayatri, Chandas, we say, no, like that. Then Margasisha, there is a November, December month is very pleasant month, you don't sweat, nothing, no heat, little mild cold, and flower bearing season. So that is also very nice. Soumya Mataji may know the Tamil song and all. Madangali, Margari, some song is there, no?
Margari Tingal.
Kalangali Laval Vasandam. That is the spring season. Kalangali Laval Vasandam. So that is what it's all taken. All these film songs are all taken from our Bhagavad Gita only. So spring season is called, we say Vasandam. Vasanta. In Hindi, in North Indian language, we say Vasant. So that is what? That season is what? Bhagwan Kavos, he's representing that season. So very nice. Then gambling, even gambling everybody cannot do gambling. A person who doesn't know how to gamble, he will keep losing. So to win over that gambling also, you need that special, the technique. So that technique is that cheating propensity is also very, it is what? It is some, this, what? some guna, character, which is also very rare. Only few people can do that. This is what I wanted to say. Among women, yesterday we saw, what low-born people in that women and all came to. Some people will, get annoyed. But here he says, I am the fame, fortune, speech, memory, intelligence, faithfulness, and patience of all the women. So we are all endowed with all this. We are all famous. We are all fortunate. We have a good technique of speaking. Then memory, intelligence, if at all we have. Memory, we have a lot of memory, and then intelligence also, whatever intelligence we have. Okay, not that everybody is dumb like me. There are many people intelligent also. Then faithfulness, we are all very faithful. Definitely, I will agree to that. Then patience, very patient. They are all so much patient. All these females are given these traits, and all these characters of women is all these attributes all because of the Lord. He says everything. Vasudeva among descendants of Vishnu, all the Vyasadeva, we say, is among all sages, is Vyasa. Then rod of chastisement, punishment, immorality, silence, and wisdom. Okay. So these are all given in shloka 21 to 38. So when you read those shlokas, you will come to know. So after now, since we read this, go to the shloka part, then you will understand. Yeah, now what? Shloka, yeah. यच्चापि सर्वभूतानां बीजं तत् अहम् अर्जुन न तत् अस्ति विना यत् स्यान् मया भूतं चराचरम्. Furthermore, still he is continuing. Furthermore, Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existence. That he has said earlier also. Aham bija pita. I am the seed-giving father. He says anything is grown is all because of me. Whether it's human being or any living being, tree, sapling, anything. So all because of me. I am the seed-giving father, he said. Here also he is saying, I am the generating seed of all existence. There is no being moving or unmoving that can exist without me. Whether it's moving, like human being or animal or bird. Non-moving, like trees, shrubs and all. Even that is all is happening only because of, it is existing because of the Lord. Then it's Nanto astis mama divyanaham vibhutinam param tapa eshat tuddeshata prokto vibhuter vistaro maya, O mighty conqueror of enemies. There is no end to my divine manifestation. I can keep on and on, I can keep telling you all that because there is no end to it. What I have spoken to you is but a mere indication of my infinite opulence. Unlimited, my opulence is unlimited. I just told you like an indication, like a sample piece dal diya. So aapko bataya ki where all I have pervaded. Okay, the next is Yadyad vibhutimat sattvam Srimat urjitam eva va tattat eva gachatvam mama tejo amsha sambhavam. So know that all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Now you go to some hilltop, like picnic, you go to some hill station. So there will be some sunset point, sunrise point, some point. You always enjoy. I have never seen anybody saying, so boring, what is there in nature? Nobody will say. The color combination, the way it looks, So he's saying, there's only a spark of my splendor. Mera itna vibhuti mein, it's only a spark which is show what you're seeing. So you can imagine how much Bhagavan ka, if you are able to see all his opulence, how much we will be very happy. So this is only what you are seeing and admiring the beauty of the nature scenery and all. It is all just like a small spark of my splendor. So now we say, Athava bahunaitena kim jnatena teva Arjuna Visthabhyaham idam krishnam ekamshena stito jagat. But what is the need? What need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? Why do you want to know each and everything? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Just understand that it is because of me, everything is surviving. Everything, I am only, holding it. So I pervade and support this entire universe. Like, for example, you cook, when you see those days, we used to cook, like, we never use cooker and all. Like on the ship, on the gas, you keep vessel, cook rice and all. Are we going to touch each rice and see whether it's cooked, whether it's cooked? No. Just sample, you take one, it's cooked. Chalo, ho gaya, cooked. So that is also, why do you want to test everything? Why do you want to know all the details? Just one single fragment you have seen, I have pervaded everywhere. So understand that only, I have pervaded everywhere. So I will pervade and support this entire universe. So be assured of that. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Vibhuti Yogo Nama Dashamo Adhyayah. Those slokas were less. I added some more thing which I will show. Now we'll see the summary part. The opulence of the absolute. Devotees know Krishna as the unborn, the beginningless, the supreme word of supreme lord of all worlds, the creator of all patriarchs, from whom all living beings descend, the origin of everything, intelligence, knowledge, truthfulness, mental and sensory control, fearlessness, non-violence, austerity, birth, death, fear, distress, infamy, all qualities, good and bad, are created by Krishna. We could bacha hai, hoga to that also you can add. Yes, that is also created by Krishna. Now, devotional service helps one develop all good qualities. The devotees who lovingly engage in devotional service have full faith in Krishna's opulence. नहीं तो ये दोपहर के time पे like around 3 o'clock when you people come, don't you think you should all be sleeping at this time, take rest? Or most of the people must be getting up early and going for job and doing all that. So चलो थोड़ा दोपहर को लो खाने के बाद सुस्त. But you people don't do. We are already there in this. In ISKCON, they won't allow us to sleep, and we don't get sleep also. Night at 2 o'clock, like Prabhupada was getting up 2 o'clock, we have started getting at 2:15. And our NND Prabhuji said 3 o'clock japa session will start. So 3 to 7:30, you have to finish not 16 rounds. We are all told to do 16 rounds. You have to do 32 rounds. So morning we just sit and we keep chanting. In between 4:30, the Mangalarti comes. We enjoy that also. That's a little break. Then we enjoy that, sing song. Again, continue. Then after 6 o'clock, I have classes, adult Tamil adult I take. So then I take leave, then I go. People who are not engaged that time, they will continue doing japa and all that. So there's no time for us to relax. This is what is relaxation. Other than this, if you want to see serial, there's no 24 hours is occupied by ISKCON only. Do only, be engaged in Bhagwan. It is they don't force. It is we have taken upon ourselves. It is like we enjoy. So we say, oh no, why not? Yes, I will participate in that also. Yes, I'll get up early. Yes, I will. Everything I will do. So you enjoy that. So devotional service helps one develop all good qualities. The devotees who lovingly engage. We are not forced by them. No, we lovingly engage in devotional service, have full faith in Krishna's opulence, mystic power and supremacy. The thoughts of such devotees dwell in Krishna. Their lives are devoted to his service and they derive great bliss and satisfaction by enlightening one another and conversing about him. Devotees engaged in pure devotional service, even if lacking education, we may not be good in, we are not doctors and engineers and all that. We are normal education, we have, that's all. Even if lacking education, may not be like other people also who are not very well off or not very educated, they don't have a good job or anything. You're not earning well also, maybe because of lack of education. Both in material world it is that way. No, if you're not educated, then you will become a rickshaw driver or you will become a coolie and all. That is what is taught to us. So that's why we were forced to learn, become something good, Baba. Don't become a rickshaw puller, cart puller or something. But that way, by force only, we have learned that. There's no force and all. Out of love only, we learn all this. And then, but even those people who are lacking that material knowledge, whatever we learn there, even if they lack that education or knowledge of their Vedic principle. So even if they lack that and Vedic principle also, they are helped to learn. Even see, before coming to ISKCON, so much of Bhagavad Gita knowledge nahi tha. Only I'm talking about my only shloka learning I was knowing. There are many people who didn't know shloka also to read. Even those people come, they're all taken up this Bhagavad Gita very seriously and they're doing devotional service. They're helped from within by Krishna. So Krishna is motivating them. I'm there for you. Come. I will help you in, doing devotion. Why is he doing that? Come back to me. You're all my children. You're all part and parcel of me. Come back home. That is a home. You all have to come back there only. Don't be here. Bas ho gaya idhar loiter karke. Come home. Who personally destroys the darkness born out of ignorance. He is doing all that. And we have to leave this. And by ignoring all that ignorance, we have to leave and gain knowledge and go back to Godhead. Arjuna has realized Krishna's position as the supreme personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode and the absolute truth, the purest, the transcendental and the original person, the unborn, the greatest, the origin and the Lord of all. He keeps all adjectives and he's just praising him. Now Arjuna wants to know more. Again, he's not satisfied. He said, I really want to know more. Can you please show me? Lord Krishna tells more and then concludes, all opulent, beautiful and glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. So again he's saying all about that, and he's saying whatever you're seeing is all only a spark of my splendor. And but now tomorrow will be still more wonderful things he's going to show. Tomorrow will be video. Yes, now what the moral is what? If we are ready to surrender, then the Lord is ready to take us to his abode. What is required from us is faith. It's total faith in the Lord and do devotion and just surrender. That's all. So when you do that, you become like Mahabali. Mahabali Chakravarti was very good. So he wanted to give, that 3 keen what Kadamka land he wanted. This Vaman avatar mein Bhagwan comes, he says, no, I don't want any other done, I just need small 3 steps. He says, you are such a small buklu, the small boy, you are taking only 3 steps. Sorry, I am a Raja, yaar. You ask according to my caliber, I will give you more. 3 countries I can give that. He says, no, I am happy with the 3 steps. He said, okay, given. So what happens is he grew big in size. And that story everybody knows. So he keeps one leg down to all the niche ka loka is under his kabze mein aa gaya. Then upar one leg, all the upper loka. Now what third loka, where he'll keep? He's saying, I am at your surrender, Baba. You keep on my head only. I am surrendering. So he was very nice. And also he was given Atala loka to stay. Even today, Atala loka, Mahabali Chakravarti says, and he comes out during Kerala, that function comes now. Now the Onam ta. Onam ke function mein that day he come because he was a very good king, and during his tenure, when he was a king, he has seen to it that all his prajas are, nobody's bhuka, nobody's unhappy, all are he eating well and taking care of. So he should personally take care that everybody is well placed and well fed and well read and all that. So even once in a year he comes out. There's some belief. He comes out from this abode, from that Atala Loka, and he comes to each house and he's checking whether you're all happy, eating well. So that is that day is like a feast day in all that Kerala, they make a lot of things to eat and all. To show that, because he comes and sees, oh, you're all very well placed. Okay, I'm going back to my Atala Loka. So the Lord is very ready to take us to his abode when we surrender. This also Sudama story also we know. Sudama gave only true love to the Lord, and in return he received so much affection from Krishna. Then now we will see about Prahlad Maharaj. Not much, these 3-4 slides. Prahlad Maharaj was from this Guru demonic demon ka Kulmi. He was born, but he glorified Vishnu right from when he was in mother's tummy. Also, he was Narada was explaining to his mother. So he learned everything when he was in a mother's womb. So he learned everything about Krishna, and when he came out, he was praising Lord Vishnu only. When his father was saying, no, I am the God, you have to, because he took the penance and he successfully completed the penance, and he got the boon also as he will not be destroyed. Neither in the land nor on the air, neither outside nor inside, nor in the daytime nor in the night time. So he cannot be killed. That's why he has all these classes, not with any weapons. He cannot be killed with any weapons. Or no niche, no upper. Then what? Not daytime and not night time. And then what? Weapons. No human being can kill me. No animal can kill me. So all this he asked. But somewhere, Bhagwan has to put a stop to it, no? And he was telling him, then once he got the boon, he was very happy. Oh, I will never be dead, So I am the God. So everybody start praising me. Say, Hiranyakashipu Namah, Hiranyakashipu Namah. So like fools, people are there. No, everybody will started saying Hiranyakashipu. But his own son was saying, no, daddy, you are wrong. You are not the God. Then who is God? No, Krishna is God. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He is the only God. He tried to send him to Gurukul and told those teachers, Sare, Barabar Sikho, he is gone. He is not behaving properly. Unko Barabar Sikho. He made the Vaka, that students who were all Gurukul mein jo bhi like demonic, that Kulka children. He made them, all these children say, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The teachers got perplexed. He said, oh, what is this? This boy is, polluting everywhere. Not only he is born, he is saying Hare Krishna, what? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, but he's made other children also to learn that. Then they went back taking the child, said, we are unable to teach your son. But he still keeps continuing that. Not only he saying, he made others also to say the same thing. Wow. Father gets very angry. He says, no, I will teach him a lesson. I will make him stand by the, all this cobras and now let them bite him, let him die. All the long elephants, let him, stamp on him, let him die, or snakes and all this with hot weapon. Then Holika also, he was made to sit on the fire, and Holika is his aunt, Hiranyakashipu's sister. He said, don't worry, I'm Holika, no, nothing will happen to me. I will take him on my lap and he will be Bhasma Jaina. But nothing happens to him. Holika only dies. So that's why because he was a devotee, Krishna was always protecting him. So Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad's father, makes his life troublesome. But finally, one day, what happened? He got very wild. He just got angry on Prahlad. He was asking, where is your, that Narayan, you're saying, where is he? Where is he? Will I be able to see him? He said, yeah, wherever. He's there everywhere. He's permitted everywhere. He's there in the speck of that dust. As well as he's there in the pillars. So many pillars are there. Anywhere you can find. In this pillar, he says, asking, just as an example. Yes, he's here also. What confidence he's there. So God has to tell, he has to come, otherwise he will prove that my devotee is wrong, because he will, once he breaks open that pillar and if nothing comes out, then gone, then the devotee's claim is wrong, it will be proved that way. But Bhagwan, he's so nice. He came out of that pillar, taking the form of a lion, come a human form, with all the big nails. And he was made to sleep, made to lie on the Hiranyakashipu, put on his lap, and he tore his stomach. They had good fight and all, but he gave good fight. Even Narsimha also gave good fight and all, but by size wise, he was so small. But finally, whatever he asked, the boon, that only happened. Neither niche nor upar. So he was placed on the lap. Ghar ka bahar na ghar ka andar. So he's on the threshold, in the middle. No, not daytime, not nighttime. So it was Sandhi, that conflicts, that convergence. That time, and then no weapon should be used. I should not be killed by any weapon. So he's using his own nails. No, neither man or animal. I'm neither a man or animal. Narsimha Dev is what? He's a lion from top and from lion and human together. So that way he comes and he was killed. And Prahlad Maharaj was very happy. And finally he goes to the Lord, because all the demigods are scared, because he was very angry. Narsimha Dev was very angry, ferocious. He was unable to control, even after tearing, this and all, and was putting as mala on his underta, intestine, everything is putting like this. And he gets very angry, he's still ferocious mode. So all the demigods, this is all given in Bhagavatam, okay? And the demigods are requesting Prahlad, kindly go and, appease this God, say, tell him, just shant ho jao, bhai, shant ho jao, over, done. So he goes and prays him, thank you, that, this and all. Then he becomes shant and he takes Prahlad on his arms, and everything is becoming normal. And he was placed as a king. At a very young age, Bhakta Prahlad was appointed as a king. So sab log bolo, एक मिनट, हाँ, सबको बोलने के लिए अनम्यूट ही है ना. नरसिंह देव भगवान की बोलो, जय बोलो, हरे कृष्णा, जय नरसिंह देव भगवान की,
Jai.
नरसिंह देव भगवान की,
Jai.
बस बहुत कम आ रही है, धीरे धीरे सब लोग सो गए. Okay, we'll have that quick this Narsimha Aarti, which we see normally. I think people watch. Whoever is not watching, you can listen to this. You will get interest. All these Aartis are said in the morning. Namaste Narasimhaya Praladaladaine Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha Shilatankanakalaye Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Nrasimhamadim Sharanam Prapadye Tava Karamalavarena Adbhuta Shringam Lalitha Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे. Very small aarti song. So this all you can enjoy every day. You watch, you will enjoy this. All these shlokas they say in the morning aarti. Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Narahari, 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 Jaya Narahari, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jaya Nara Hari Bol, Jaya Nara Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jaya Nara Hari Bol, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai, Goranitai, Jaya Goranitai, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Narasimha, Jai Narasimha, Jai Jai Narasimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringa, the end the Aarti. Okay. I have a very bad throat. I mean, it is becoming worse day by day. So I was unable to, sing. Okay, now tomorrow is very, very interesting. Okay, Vishwarupa Sandarshana. He's going to, whatever he said today, he's going to literally show it. If we had, the video and all, we can be more interesting. But then Shloka itself will be like a video type. So only we have to, the background music, we can do ten and all, we can play with our own this music and all, we can play by ourselves. Then what he said, why does Arjuna wants to see Vishwarupa? Now he's saying, I want to see your Vishwarupa also. So was he like he was doubting Krishna? No, it's not because of doubt. He's asking this so that Krishna will show, and people like us who are still in doubt. When people are still in doubt, abhi dekho, aapko dikha raha hai. Like, God is showing what all he has become. Krishna will just expand and expand and expand and went on expanding, showing all the demigods, all the saints, all the sages in that form, expanding like a harmonium. You say, no, you do like this. Not harmonium. Some instrument is there, no, just expand, it just comes like that. So it's like that. He's showing all his, demigods, everybody inside him only. Why does Arjuna wants to see Vishwarupa? Because to convince others, convince people who are still not understanding God, who still have some doubt about his opulence. So Arjuna's experience and description of Vishwarupa, how he is experiencing, and finally he's describing also after seeing this Vishwarupa. Then Arjuna's prayers. I'm really sorry. I'm, just please come back. I'm bewildered to see this form of yours. I'm scared also. Come back to this two-handed form. I'm comfortable seeing like this only. Again, he comes back in that two-handed form. Then pure bhakti, the prerequisite to see any form of Krishna. That is what is required, and not this transcendent, this material world, whatever we see, that eyes are not sufficient to know God. So we have to see God in different angle. Yes, now I'll say the Panchatattva mantra. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Chalo. Last part. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. आनंदकोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
आनंदकोटि भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai.
कृष्ण महामंत्र की
Jai.
चैतन्य महाप्रभु की
Jai.
भागवत ग्रंथ की
Jai.
Shri Radha Govind ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
Jai is what, we are just acknowledging. Thank you so much. We have all come together because of Prabhupada, because of what? Sri Radha Govinda and Sri Bhagavad Gita, all this, because Bhagavad Gita is taught, we are all together. Bhagavatam is, so yeah, sabko